Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Austin here with Austin and Monica, and we are continuing our series on how to help you improve your website. We have a whole bunch of small, short videos with actionable tips on how you can improve your website so that your visitors enjoy it more and that it serves the purpose in your business that you want it to serve. So today's video is all about improving your website speed. And the reason this is so important is because visitors expect a website to load quickly. If a website doesn't load quickly, and it really doesn't take that long for this to happen, just a couple seconds. If it doesn't load quickly, your visitors are going to leave. They're going to head to a different website, a competitor's website potentially. So you want to make sure that your page is optimized for good speed so that when visitors hop on, they can find everything they need to quickly and efficiently. So that's the biggest reason why you want to worry about it. It's going to impact user experience. It's also going to impact your search engine rankings. How quickly a page loads affects how long people stay on it, how quickly they leave, and that in turn is going to affect how high your website ranks when people search for the service or product that you are offering. So if you don't have a good website load speed, then you're going to have higher bounce rates, you're going to have lower conversions, and your users aren't going to stick around and be as engaged. So this is really important to focus on. So there's a lot of things that could influence page speed, and it's going to be really hard in this video to cover them all, but I'm going to cover three that are the most impactful that we've noticed. So the number one thing would be your images, your media. So your images, your videos, anything that's going to be in your media file, that's probably the biggest contributor to slow speeds. And so if you can find a way to optimize that, which we're going to talk about in a second, that's going to really boost this. Different themes and plugins. This is primarily if you are a WordPress designer. And then coding. Coding is going to take up a lot of space as well. And so if you have a lot of coding, excess coding, that's going to kind of bog down your load speeds as well. So how do you measure it? In order to improve it, you have to know where you started. So we have two tools that we use that are our favorites. One is Google PageSpeed Insights. So you go to Google PageSpeed, you can just Google that and copy and paste the URL of your website, and it will give you a ranking. The reason that we really like this one in particular is because it gives you two different rankings for mobile and desktop. So you can know, and because those might load a little bit differently depending on what you have showing up. So it gives you a performance rating, and then if you scroll down, it's going to give you specific items that are lowering your score, and then what you can do to improve that. The other one that we enjoy using is GTmetrix, also free, which is awesome. Again, it gives you a performance score, and then again, if you scroll down, it'll give you action items that you can take to improve. I'm going to walk you through a couple specific things that you can do to boost your loading speed or your page speed. So the first one is to make sure you're paying for good hosting. If you are using WordPress, there's a whole slew of different hosts that you can purchase. You want to make sure that you are purchasing and paying for a host that's going to make your page load quickly. A lot of times the cheaper options are not going to be as optimized, which is unfortunate. Monica and I both really enjoy using Showit. I actually just realized I'm wearing my Showit shirt today. Showit is awesome because they take care of the hosting for you, and they take care of a lot of the other things we're going to talk about in a second. Which is compressing and optimizing your images. So this could be either reducing the file size. You can actually just Google image compression, and you can upload some images, and it'll keep the same format, but it will reduce the size, which means it's not going to take up as much space in the filings of your hosting. You can also change the file format. So for example, a JPEG is going to take up much less space than a PNG. You can reduce the redirect. So the more redirects you have from page to page, the lower your website's going to load. You can reduce the amount of coding you have. Again, coding is going to take up a whole bunch of space. And cache your content. So the action item for you guys for this week is to go copy and paste your website URL into those testers and see what speed you're at, and then go through these different steps and see how you can optimize your page so that it loads a little bit faster next time for your users.